Hello guys, welcome to Daddy Share Space Daily. So I didn't get I did record a video in the truck earlier today, but when I went back and listened to the footage, didn't really seem like something that I wanted to put up. So I just decided to go ahead and fire up the camera and do a short little video here in the shop. So when I did my video this evening, I had multiple angles set up and I had a plethora of things go wrong. Number one of my SD cards was full, so the camera quit in the middle of the video. Number two, one of the angles, somehow the camera got oriented improperly. It was sitting regular 16:9 horizontal, but I guess maybe I tilted the camera at some point in time, and just like on your cell phone, the whole video came out 16:9 like in a vertical cell phone shape. So I tried to put the footage in and rotate it around, but it was more trouble than it was worth, so I just decided to record the whole video in one particular angle. The other thing that happened, so remember I record with 4 cameras, and so fortunately this camera that I'm using now, which is my wide angle 16, I can't remember the aperture, what does it say on there? Yeah, 10 to 18 is the aperture on this particular, or the range of this lens. Luckily it was recording the whole time, so it just kind of gave you a broad overview of what I was doing in the shop this evening. So I was able to put up a video, so there's that. Right here I went ahead and picked up a new Rode Pro mic, so now I'll have 2 decent forms of audio. That way, if one camera angle is not sufficient with audio, I can just move on and use a different audio. Or if I do a 2 camera setup now, both cameras should have pretty much the same audio. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what's in there. So inside the package here, you've just got rechargeable battery that you can use. You've got a USB, this is a micro USB charging cable. So it's not a USB-C. You've got the microphone itself. And this is the Pro Plus mic. I haven't had any problems using this thing. It's worked out pretty well for me. You've got your 3.5mm jack cable to plug into your camera. So tomorrow when I record in the shop, I will probably be using both of these cameras or whatever. But I will say for this evening in the shop, things worked out pretty well. It did get a little bit sketchy when I had to bring the sander on this side of the MFT and also the router table, so I'm gonna see if there's another way to deal with that. So I think in the new year I am really going to seriously consider getting a either another Festool MFT or the dashboard or the Bench Dogs table, because I think once I get storage made for all of the stuff that's up under my MFT and get that stuff squared away, just based upon how things was working out this evening and the fact that the shop seems to be shrinking because of the accumulation of tools, I'm probably going to get rid of my big MFT sometime next year and move on to a solution that can fold up. I think it'll be better overall. I mean, like if you take a look over here at the Capex, it's taking up a lot of room obviously. However, I can take these wings off and kind of store them to the side, and that kind of goes away, and I really like that. So this right here is a better solution than obviously this miter station right here, where even though I can fold the wings down, it doesn't get any smaller than that. I mean, it's not the worst thing, but I do think that the Capex system over there is a better solution. You can see here on the wall, I finally got the rest of my woodpecker stuff put up, and I've got my Incra devices there. I do look forward to picking up some more of those measuring devices. Probably over on this side is where I'll put the benchdogs.co.uk when I get those things in the shop. And then over here, taking a look at this side of the room. So a lot of those French cleat holders that I make are going to end up over there on the wall. I'll fill all this up, hopefully, so I can get to the tools. This bench right here that's going along here, this is going to get dropped down to the same height as this MFT. I think it'll be a lot more functional that way. That way, if I wanted to, you know, move things back and forth, it'll be easy. And then I could put another row of French cleats on this wall as well, which will give me a little bit more storage room. And for stuff that needs to go up and out of the way, I have a French cleat up there. So if I run out of space for some of the tools that I don't plan on using on a regular basis, they'll go up there. May even do another little system like this to get some of these tools up out of the way that are, you know, just kind of not where I would like them to be. I did get a question about whether I have gotten rid of the extra wood. No, I just moved it because I didn't go to the to the junkyard. So that's something that I'm going to do here in the future. When exactly, I don't know, because, you know, I could still, for right now, just start cutting wood and doing things. You know, the way I have things set up right now, it's not perfect. I mean, because obviously I don't have access to my DeWalt miter saw, nor do I have access to the DeWalt table saw with this particular configuration. Don't know how I'm gonna work that all out. Now, something, I'm actually about 3 batteries short of being able to run my track saw, my Capex 60, my table saw, and the dust extractor, the CT MIDI that's down there up under my Capex, because the CT MIDI requires 2 batteries. The table saw requires 2 batteries. The Capex 60 can run on 1 battery, but that's at a reduced power. The track saw, it runs on 1 battery if you wanted to, but it also runs at reduced power if you do run it on 1 battery. So at this point in time, that's, I think, one of the things that kind of makes me feel like maybe I should have got either the CT MIDI corded or the CT36 shop vac. I think I would have got a little bit more functionality by comparison to the 18 volt, but just being 100% open about it, I bought the CT MIDI 18 volt because I wanted to bring it to YouTube on my channel, because I didn't see a lot of people that had it in their shop. And I would say now I kind of know why. It's not a bad vacuum. It's actually, you know, pretty innovative or whatever, but you can't really put sustainers on top without taking them off to access the batteries. Of course, it's not going to have an incredibly long battery life, and it just requires more batteries in the shop. If that was just a regular CT MIDI, then I could have it plugged into my KS60 or any one of these other saws, get the Bluetooth. What the CT MIDI has, I think, Bluetooth built in, so it would talk to the Bluetooth tools. And then actually, I guess that's what makes the decision, because I am not 100% sure if the CT MIDI has the plug-in. If it doesn't, then that would mean that I would need to get the CT36 so that you can get the Bluetooth functionality and have the access to the power cord on the front. So if I do get another dust extractor, it'll probably be the CT36, and that will go in line with me considering getting a Plain-X sometime in the future. So anyways, guys, just a short little video. I want to thank you guys for taking time to watch the video, and I'll see you in my next one. Take care.